Ever since its earliest entries, fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise have always wanted to see a story about the assassins take place in feudal Japan. With Ubisoft officially revealing their upcoming dual protagonist adventure, Assassin's Creed Shadows, we're finally seeing that prospect fulfilled. After all this time, here are 7 things we hope to see in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Returning to a feature last seen in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Shadows will provide players 2 playable protagonists that are woven into the story. Unlike Cassandra and Alexios, or male and female Ivor, Naue and Yasuke are both the leads in this title, with the former being a light-footed assassin and the latter being a commanding heavy hitter. There should be a balance between what each hero can do well in combat. One shouldn't be clearly better, and neither should make the other feel obsolete. Having been around for nearly 2 decades now, the Assassin's Creed series has seen its fair share of experiments. Some work, others are the tower defense minigame in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Ubisoft, however, should not be afraid to shake things up and bring new ideas or changes to this entry for the sake of attracting new fans and keeping things fresh for series regulars. Ever since Assassin's Creed Origins, the series has leaned more into the RPG and action combat side of these historical epics, foregoing the series' traditional stealth mechanics. Seeing as Naue is a full-blown Shinobi and Shadows is in the title, it would make sense for Assassin's Creed Shadows to lean into her nimbleness for a more stealth-centric adventure. Ubisoft would be wise to look to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and its approach to an open world with dual protagonists. Being able to bump into the Spider-Man you weren't playing as made the city and cast feel even more alive, and this would go a long way to help out those aspects in Assassin's Creed Shadows. In addition, seeing as these protagonists come from 2 very different walks of life, would go a long way to strengthen their bond. Whether it's more Isu weaponry, the expected hidden blade, or authentic Japanese weapons, there are plenty of potential arms that could be featured in Assassin's Creed Shadows. With Naue and Yasuke's different kits and builds, a wider weapon variety would also highlight their individual strengths. Despite how great Assassin's Creed Origins was, the ancient Egypt setting made for a relatively samey map with a lot of sand and a lack of variety. Hopefully, Ubisoft Quebec has taken Japan's assorted landscapes into consideration while designing this map. Now being absent for 10 years since the release of Assassin's Creed Unity in 2014, co-op multiplayer is something that would just make sense with the premise of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ever since the dual protagonist split was rumored, some fans were hoping this long-lost feature would return. If it won't be woven into the base game, Assassin's Creed is notorious for their long DLC timelines, so perhaps we could still see some multiplayer mode like Ghost of Tsushima Legends. And that is everything we want to see most in this November's Assassin's Creed Shadows. We'll see in time how many of these wishes are granted, but until then, stay tuned to Game Rant for more.